What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris Moore, and in today's video, we got a 2020, what is this, 1 or 2? 2022 Yamaha R1 60th anniversary. So today, the customer came in, he already has an M4, I guess you would say 3/4 exhaust system. We got the wheel off. We are doing a full set of ceramic wheel bearings. Ceramic wheel bearings reduce the drag and make the bike roll much, much easier. Until you sit on a bike with ceramic bearings and experience it for yourself, you don't understand how much difference these things can make. We're installing those. We're installing a Sprint air filter, P08 for the street, and then we're gonna be dyno tuning and flashing the ECU, removing all the restrictions out of this thing, open it up, letting it breathe, getting the power that we should have from the factory. This is gonna be a cool project. I'm interested to see how this M4 exhaust system stacks up versus the other ones we've tested. We're starting to get a lot of R1s on the channel, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of liking it, guys. These things sound incredible. Let's get into this video and get busy. So as you can see, the wheel is off. While the wheel is off, we went ahead and put brand new tires on it. He went with Michelin Power 5s. We're putting those on the front and the rear, but you can see the big hollow hole in the wheel there. That's because the factory bearings are out. Holiday is over there putting the bearings in now. Be sure you follow him on Instagram and TikTok. We'll drop a link in the description below to his channel. He does a lot of cool videos as he's installing these parts himself on the dyno, but not on the dyno, on the lift. Anyways, while we're here, take a look at this project. We got 2022 Kawasaki H2. We just installed a full Van Diemen exhaust, full titanium front to the back. Look at how pretty that exhaust system is. We'll have another video coming soon on nothing but that bike. We got a lot of projects coming up here in the shop. It is going into wintertime / off season. Even though we're wearing t-shirts, it's 70 degrees today. It's gonna be getting cool here soon, and people are gonna be tearing these bikes down, getting work done to them. If you got one needing some work done, hit us up soon because we're filling up fast. And just like that, we're on the dyno. We got this thing all warmed up and ready to go. We got the new tire installed. We got the ceramic wheel bearings installed, and the customer has installed a 520 chain conversion that I did not know we were gonna be doing. So we got Vortex aluminum sprockets with a 520 chain conversion. Now, lighter weight sprockets, lighter weight chain, that's gonna mean more horsepower. So I'm really excited to see how this thing does. Now that we got the ceramic wheel bearings, we got the lightweight sprockets, the lightweight chain, and we got a good exhaust system on here. Is this gonna be the recipe for the highest horsepower R1 yet? Only time will tell. Here we go, the bike is all warmed up, strapped down. We're about to get the baseline numbers for this thing and see how it does. Comment in the comments below, go ahead and take a guess. What do you think it's gonna make? Make sure when you type the number, you type in first pull. so we got some figuring out to do. Actually, I already know what the problem is. So this thing made 109 horsepower and 62 foot-pounds of torque. Obviously, something's not right. So whenever we had the bike on the lift, we went ahead and unplugged the O2 sensors. The O2 sensors are not used once we flash the ECU. So I had them go ahead and unplug those so we could, basically while the bike was nice and cool. They're kind of hard to get to when the bike is hot. And we went ahead and speed up the process. Well, when we do that, the check engine light is on and then it throws the bike into a safety mode. So 109 or 103, what would it make? The power you just saw for the first pull, not really a fair guess. But if you have one of these R1s and you have got a check engine light and you're riding your bike and like, man, it don't feel right, that's because it ain't right. The bikes put themselves into a safety mode. Now, let's pull up the file for one of these things and show you what kind of restrictions are in this thing from the factory. So you can see right here, we have the ETV state tables. That stands for electronic throttle valve. Then we have mode 1, which is our fast mode. Then we have gear 5, which is 5th gear. You can see here at 10,000 RPMs, the throttle finally goes 100% throttle. So this is our TPS, so that's what our hand sees. This is what RPMs the bike is turning. This is what the computer is actually doing. And you can see here at 12,000 RPMs, the bike goes back to 80% throttle. So even though you have the throttle pinned, the bike is not pinned, it's not wide open, and it's only getting 81% throttle. Then it goes back to 73% throttle. Now let's put the bike in first gear, and you can see it doesn't even go wide open. It goes wide open here at 8,500, but then it reduces back, and then it goes wide open again at 10, and then it goes back reduced at 11,500, is starting to cut back again. These are throttle restrictions to make the bike safer to ride, and I don't know why else. So anyways, we're gonna get rid of all these restrictions in this thing. We're gonna unleash this beast and then tune it to get our air-fuel ratios perfect. Let's see what kind of power we can make out of this ECU. All right, so we just got this R1 ECU flashed up, and as you can see, it's located right here behind this fairing. Pretty easy to remove, but you just pull it out, you'll unclip it, send that in to us, we'll get you the horsepower, but when you get it back every single time, whenever this ECU is unplugged and plugged back in, no matter what you do, you're gonna have a check engine light, okay? So that's an easy fix as well. You can see here I've got the code reader and adapter that I sell, and then we're gonna plug into this little red plug that sits right down in here. So you're just gonna pull this out, all the bikes have this, and then you're gonna plug in our special code reader and adapter, and then you can clear the check engine light out. I've already done it here before we started videoing. As you can see now, we have no check engine lights, and this thing should be ready to go. Let's see what kind of baseline numbers we get now. We got this thing warmed up. It should be ready to go. It sounds way different right off the rip. Let's get a new baseline pull. So we just flashed the ECU again, made some changes in our fuel system. I unplugged the ECU, of course, and lo and behold, boom, there's a check engine light again. So we're gonna pull it up, we're gonna hit erase codes, and it's gonna load us up something here. I just wanna show you what I'm talking about. Every time you unplug the ECU, no matter if you do it right or wrong, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it says 16 codes found. Do you want to erase them? Yes, we do. So no matter what, every single time you unplug this ECU and plug it back in, there's gonna be 16 codes that you have to clear out. There's nothing wrong with it, that just senses system break, and until you tell it there is no system break, you're gonna have a code. Hold your ears, boys, here we go. This M4 exhaust really screams on this new R1. Just like that, this R1 is all finished up and ready to go. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the best new R1. This is the best R1 we've done to date, period. 189.78 and 82.76 foot-pounds of torque. Let's just go ahead and round up just a smidge and call it 190 horsepower. And on top of that, it's 79 degrees in the dyno room today. So it's not like we had crazy, cool, super good conditions. That, my friends, is just horsepower that's working super, super good. So the 520 chain conversion, ceramic wheel bearings, definitely worth a couple horsepower because we've dynoed several of these bikes, not necessarily this exact same exhaust, but the same similar combination, and they always make 3, 4, 5 less. So what we've done here today has definitely made a big improvement. Let's run down that one more time. M4 3/4 slip-on, Sprint air filter, 520 chain conversion, worldwide bearings, ceramic wheel bearings. We can get you any of these parts if you need that stuff. Hit us up, moremafia.com. We will get you fixed up with what you need. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to subscribe, click the bell for notifications so you get notified every time we upload content. We appreciate all the support. If you have any questions on modifications for your bike, whether it be an R1, GSX-R, whatever you got, hit us up, moremafia.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to smash that like button. As always, we appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.